Hello, my name's Mike Obey, and welcome to my brand new channel, Soulworks. Just in case you are watching this way in the future, this is my very first video, and I will go on record to say that I do not really enjoy making videos. I worked as a musician for many years, and even then I didn't like making music videos. I don't like, setting up the shots, messing with the equipment. I don't like speaking to a camera, and I don't like editing. So you might ask, why am I doing this? Well, I think sometimes you need to do things that you don't like to do in order to serve a higher mission. And in this case, the mission is to assist people in experiencing more joy more consistently in their lives. I've written a book called Core Joy, which we'll be talking about a fair bit. And today's video is basically introducing the concept of core joy, and in particular how that differs from pursuing happiness. Now, the pursuit of happiness is a near sacred value in North America. I'm coming from Canada, by the way, but the US even has the pursuit of happiness in their Declaration of Independence, the right to pursue happiness. Now, even though I believe in the right to pursue happiness, I don't necessarily believe that pursuing happiness is the best thing for us. And I'm going to explain how that differs, again, from core joy. So if you think about pursuing happiness, the two things that come to mind for me with that phrase, first of all, it makes happiness something that is outside ourselves. So if you have to pursue or chase something, it's something that lives outside of yourself. And secondly, if you are pursuing something, there's a chance that you may never catch it, first of all. And also, even if you do, it may kind of get away from you again, and you have to pursue even more. Just as a phrase, I have a difficult time with the pursuit of happiness. And so I'll now kind of explain a little bit of why I think instead we should be cultivating our core joy. Now, I use the word core because I think joy is something that is a birthright. I think it's something that lives within us naturally. It's something that's maybe even there for us all the time. Obviously, we're not going to be joyful all the time. We have pain in our lives. We have suffering. But I think even when we are having difficulty, being in difficult times, experiencing pain, experiencing suffering, that joy is still there in our hearts, waiting for us to come back to it. So that's the basic idea behind core joy. And what I try to do in my work and in my book is to encourage people to think of joy as something, again, that we can cultivate. So there are practices that you can use consistently to improve your state of joy. So the two concepts that I put forth in my book as being the two main pillars of core joy, if you will, are gratitude and mindfulness. Now, on this channel, we'll get into deeper conversations about what gratitude can look like in your life, and what a practice of gratitude can look like in your life, and what mindfulness means to me, and again, how a practice of mindfulness can help you to cultivate more joy. But just as an introduction for today, I will say that when I brought gratitude into my life as a practice, as opposed to just feeling it whenever I felt it, that probably was the most powerful spiritual practice that I've had in my life. And it's brought a much more joyful daily attitude to me. Mindfulness is a little bit more difficult sometimes to put your finger on. Some people think of it as just meditation, but I think a mindfulness practice can be much more than that. Meditative practices are definitely a part of it, but having a mindfulness practice, I believe, brings you to a much more peaceful place where you are not reacting. You're able to take a step back and make a measured response to things as opposed to a heat of the moment reaction. And ultimately, over time, this will make you more joyful. And so, in a nutshell, core joy is a more internal and deeper, and I think in some ways spiritual version of happiness, and not something that we're chasing. And so I do really want to have some fun with this and just be real and hopefully inspire you. I'm not here to teach. I'm here to inspire and to hopefully help people to come to a deeper joy within themselves.